Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to fix the sound on an iPad. In this video, I will be going over a few specific methods that you can use to try to fix the sound on an iPad. Now, there's no guarantee that doing this will fix the sound, but it's definitely worth a try. And the goal here is to try the methods in this order and test the sound out after each method. So try the first method, test the sound. If it still doesn't work, try the second method, test the sound, and so forth. So the first thing that you are going to do is take a look at the toggle switch, the mute and unmute toggle switch on the side of your iPad. It's right there. If it has been flicked down just like that and you see the orange, then that means that your iPad is muted. If it is like that, then just flick it up just like that and then test the sound. Now, even if your toggle switch is already flipped up like that, just flick it down and flick it back up once again, just in case it didn't register that it was unmuted. Okay, test the sound out. If it doesn't work, then move on to this second method. Swipe up from the bottom just like that, and as you can see right here, there's a volume bar right over there. Now, if yours is just like, let's try and get it, if yours is just like that, then that means that your volume is at its lowest setting. If it is somewhere in between, just grab the slider and slide it all the way to the top, just like that. Okay, swipe down to get rid of that menu, test the sound out. If it still doesn't work, we are going to try a different method that involves something called assistive touch. Go to the settings app, go into the general section. I'll just give you a better view. Go into the general section, and this is already in the general section. Go to accessibility, just like that, and you are going to go to the assistive touch menu, which is right here. Oh, sorry, I went to the wrong one. Assistive touch, just like that, and turn on assistive touch right there. Turn it on. And this little button appears here. I'm just going to go to the home screen. Click that button. It brings up a menu. Go to device, and now as you can see, there are a few different options. There's volume up and volume down. So you can go ahead and hit volume up a few times to make sure that your volume is on and at the maximum setting. See if the sound works. If not, if it doesn't work, just take a look to see if it is muted. So right now it says mute. So that means that the iPad is not muted, because if I click this, it will mute it. Now it says unmute. So if I click the unmute button, it will unmute the iPad. So make sure that your volume is indeed up, and make sure that your iPad is not muted, okay? So to make sure that it is not muted, you should see mute there, because that is the mute option. So that means if you click it, it will mute the iPad. So if you see mute there, that means that your iPad is not muted. That is what you are looking for. Try the sound, test the sound out to see if it works. If it doesn't work, you should reset the iPad. You're just going to sort of reboot it. So to do that, you are going to press and hold the home button and the lock button. So the home button is down here, the lock button is up here. Press and hold them down simultaneously until you see the Apple logo appear on the screen, and just give the device a few moments to reboot and test the sound out again. I'm not going to actually reboot it because I don't need to, but to reboot it, once again, you press and hold the home button and the lock button, press and hold them down simultaneously until the Apple logo appears. Test the sound out. If it still doesn't work, then you are going to reset your iPad to factory settings. So to do that, you are going to go to the settings app. Let's just give you a better view. You are going to, I'm just going to go back to the general right here. So go to the general section, which I am already on. Scroll down, click reset. And then you are going to click erase all content and settings. Sorry, which is up here. Erase all content and settings. When you click that, it's going to prompt you to make sure that you are ready to erase everything. You're going to click erase, and you will essentially you will be resetting your iPad to its factory settings. Now, I'm just going to give you a fair warning. When you erase all content and settings, you will be resetting the iPad to its complete factory settings. You will lose all of your media, all of your content, all of your settings on the iPad. So make sure that you are ready to lose all of that before you actually go ahead and reset your iPad to factory settings. And then once you have reset it, test out the sound to see if it works. Hopefully one of those methods has allowed you to fix the sound on the iPad, but if none of them have worked, then you're probably looking at a hardware issue. It will be most likely a hardware issue at that point, and at that point there are a few different options, but I'm not going to be going into those options in this video. This is just sort of a software way of trying to fix the sound on your iPad. And that's basically it. In this video, I have shown you how to fix the sound on an iPad. I have outlined a few different options, and just try them in the order that I've shown you in this video, and just test the sound out after each option, and hopefully one of them works. Once again, there's no guarantee that any of these will work, but it is definitely worth it to try them out. And just once again, a fair warning, if you erase all content and settings, which was the last method that I showed you towards the end of the video, you will lose all of your data, all of your media, all of your content, all of your settings. I just really want to make sure that you have been warned. And that's it. Hopefully one of these methods allows you to fix the sound on your iPad. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.